to go next?
Do we see the future characters somehow interact with the present characters?
I'll tell you this. When Steven and I were on the set of the crossover last year, we talked about how it would be a wildly missed opportunity if Mia and Oliver didn't get a chance to meet.
So that's a yes.
I'm just saying.
You're just saying.
I guess I probably would ask this. What do you miss most, I guess, about making the show?
Oh, that's a great question. Actually, no one's ever asked me that. I the people. It's really, honestly, it's always been about the people because, it's been 8 years, and after a while you scratch your creative itches, and you kind of feel like you've done all the cool things that we're there to do, and it really comes down to working with everybody. I mean, these are not just the cast. There are a lot of members of the crew who have been working on the show since the pilot. And I'm going to miss working with all these fine people who I really, really have come to know and love and enjoy. And, we're all right now united in the effort to make something great and end the show strong. But, when we get closer to the end, I think the reality of, wow, we don't get to do this anymore is gonna hit really hard. And then I need to, go drink stuff.
So after Arrow ends, is it still going to be called Arrowverse? What's it going to be called?
I hope so. I mean, I hope so. It's really up to all of you people.
It's a big name.
You guys tell us.
I know from a production standpoint, it's probably not likely, but one of the defining relationships in the Arrowverse has been Oliver and Barry's relationship.
Yes.
We don't see them very often together. What are the chances before the crossover that we see them on? Could they cross paths before the crossover?
We have talked about it, and it's absolutely a possibility. We haven't ruled it out. I will say this, last week I pitched the crossover to the network, and the week before that I pitched the crossover to the studio, and a big part of the pitch was basically acknowledging the fact that for all these past years in every crossover, Oliver and Barry have really been the core that has run through the crossovers, and that's absolutely true in this year's crossover. So, whether it happens before the crossover, again, it's something we've talked about, but for sure in the crossover, that's a key relationship.
And jumping off of that, we, every year on every show, there's this idea of the big bad, of,
Yes.
what's the battle, the person that's everybody's going to attack. And this year, it seemed like for all of the shows, that quote-unquote big bad is time. Would you say that's
Yes.
an accurate?
That's a great way of putting it. When we pitch it, we talk about in terms of destiny. All the characters are facing some version of their destiny, and they have to react to it and confront it and, in a lot of cases, rise above it. That said, the big bad of the crossover, I literally just tweeted this out 2 seconds ago, is of course going to be the Anti-Monitor from Crisis on Infinite Earths. LaMonica Garrett is going to play that role because there's no one else to play that role. LaMonica's perfect for it, and we're going to see. I think a real strong antagonist for the biggest crossover event we've ever done.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.